Hello and welcome everybody to another edition of Mexico News Network's Breaking News Business. I'm your host, Elliot Bullman. Remember to follow us on all our social networks and to catch us every day by logging onto our website, mexiconewsnetwork.com, for relevant stories and news. Let's start with today's information. Mexican tequila maker Jose Cuervo is seeking to raise more than $700 million in an initial public offering, with Singapore's Temasek Holdings taking 20% of the offer. Jose Cuervo is offering 476.6 million shares, priced at between 30 to 34 pesos per share in its delayed February the 8th initial public offering. Once the Jose Cuervo IPO hits the market today, shares of the company could skyrocket from the hype, particularly since the offering will revive Mexico's lifeless IPO market, which has been inactive for roughly 12 months. The IPO comes at a boom time for Jose Cuervo and other tequila producers. In the US, tequila volume has grown 106% since 2002, at an average rate of 5.7% per year, according to the Distilled Spirits Council of the United States. According to FONA International's 2016 Trend Insight Report, 52% of men and 38% of women drink tequila, with millennials a big part of the white spirits renaissance in the world of alcoholic beverages. They call it the Mad Men effect. But millennials are drinking more types of spirits than any previous generation. And that's a good thing for brands like Jose Cuervo, because millennials also just happen to be the largest generational cohort ever. In other news, Mexico's Giant Motors and China's JAC Motors, along with distributor Chory Company Limited, will invest more than 4.4 billion pesos in an existing plant to build SUVs in the central state of Hidalgo, State Governor Omar Fayad told a news conference. Giant Motors, an auto manufacturer, is partially owned by Carlos Slim's Grupo Financiero Inbursa. The company will start manufacturing vehicles from this Chinese firm at its new plant in Sahagún, Hidalgo. The $220 million investment will go towards installing the new facilities. Elias Sasson, General Director of Giant Motors, said that they're looking to produce 40,000 units annually, although it will only be 10,000 during its initial stage. This plant will generate 1,000 direct jobs and 4,500 indirect jobs. Sasson affirmed that there will be announcements over the next months of new JAC agencies opening in Mexico, as well as presentations of the available models. In other headlines, Mexico is striving to become a worldwide leader in medical tourism and currently sits among the world's top 10 renowned destinations to visit for medical purposes. According to the 2016 Medical Tourism Index, Mexico ranked second, mostly due to having plenty of options and achieving economies of scale, thus making the cost of healthcare cheaper. Private hospitals and clinics have been investing also in newer technology. As Mexico continues to capitalize on its closeness to the US market, the destination maintains a cost advantage when paired with its cheap labor market. Visitors seeking medical services regularly return to over a dozen specialized regions and 20 destinations throughout the country, ranging from border destinations to beaches or mainline cities. As well as surgical procedures, there's also a large selection of establishments engaged in aesthetic care, ophthalmological treatments, and dental implants, which are all located in cultural destinations throughout the country. And finally, let's turn to the markets. The Mexican peso decreased 0.11% to 20.46 from 20.48 in the previous trading session. IPC Mexico increased 0.41% to 46,922 from 46,729 in the previous trading session. This was all for today. Thank you for staying with us. I'm your host, Elliot Bullman. Remember to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, and log on to MexicoNewsNetwork.com for more information on Mexico and the world. Until next time.